Hi all you truth seekers, welcome back to our channel where we reveal the hidden reality behind everything that glitters in the fantastical soap opera of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Boys and girls, welcome back to our channel. On that note, we have yet another juicy scoop for all our fans out here from the world of stars. So get your popcorn ready, as this drama series is more entertaining than a summer blockbuster. But now, into the scandalizing story brewing between the Sussexes and Beckhams. Turns out the game of Princess Thrones is just as dramatic and reality-sized, if not quite so literal. Yet. But before we get into this reveal, be sure to subscribe and hit that notifications button. Next up is this explosive content, so stay tuned. 2018 Meghan Markle by Steve Parsons, WPA Pool/Getty Images, 2020 Rachel Zegler Mandalorian Image, Lucasfilm Limited. She asks for beauty advice from none other than Victoria Beckham, aka Posh Spice. A match made in heaven, you might say? 3-minute read. Two British icons sharing beauty advice and chatting away. Unfortunately, this happy relationship falls down. But the beauty tips Victoria encouraged Meghan to take instigation from did not remain private for long, with Tom Bower, author of bombshell new book The House of Beckham, already having spilled royal secrets in revenge, spilling all. But tabloids quickly caught wind of the news, first to Meghan's chagrin. Now, this is the tricky part. But Prince Harry, of all people you would think, should rise above this kind of stuff, which makes it so weird that he contacted David Beckham. This is not your grindy sports or family tale. Our red-headed prince claims Golden Balls is behind the story being leaked to plug Victoria's makeup range. Can you imagine the tension? Hey Bex, have you betrayed my wife for sales of lipstick? What a sticky situation. But here's the twist. However, it was not the Beckhams who leaked out these details. The leak came from a member of Victoria's staff, who simply could not keep her mouth shut. It would be reasonable to assume that it might blow over, no? A misunderstanding is all it was. Easily resolved. But no. Folks, this is Hollywood royalty. Grudges don't fade away. It only gets more passive-aggressive. Fast forward about a few months, and we are in Australia for the Invictus Games. As a gracious host, Harry has asked David to come in and lend some star power. In wake, Beckham quickly jumps on plane, perhaps to make amends, but upon arrival? Silence. Deserted surroundings. That icy cold shoulder could freeze the Sydney harbour. He no longer speaks to him after famously getting drunk and slagging off David, followed by an extraordinary rant in which Beckham turned on producer Jonathan Pierce for how the documentary was, claiming it made viewers feel that I put my children through something so traumatic. No hello, no picture or anything. As if David Beckham, easily one of the most renowned faces internationally, overnight just disappeared. Now take a moment and ponder how brazen this is of an act. Harry introduces big-time celeb to his cause. And disses him. This is more than just burning bridges, it's obliterating them and sowing the earth with salt afterward. But hold on, there's more. The Beckhams have had their own relationship turmoil, as the royal saga continues. In the interview, David openly declared that marriage is hard work, and it hasn't gone down well with Victoria. Shock, the buzz, how dare a man admit relationships are work? And we are left with two couples, now ensconced in a plush mansion on the north shore of Sydney, but colder than a penguin powwow. While Victoria and David try to reconcile, Meghan and Harry give each other the silent treatment. Like an awkward double date where nobody talks and everyone is angry. Well, what we have then is the dramatic culmination to this whole saga. The David texts, the reported messages to Australian model Sarah Marbeck. Oh, honey, if those texts were real, Victoria needs way more than just an apology about putting in effort in marriage. The Beckhams have spent years curating the role of a power couple, in terms of looks and talent as well. Their beautiful offspring, they're like the Kennedys but on Instagram. But behind the veil of Instagram perfection lies a long, complicated and tortured relationship. And of course, Meghan and Harry, who left the royal family in search of a quiet life but still never seem to be far from controversy. They are like that one friend who says they hate drama yet manages to stay right in the middle of it all. So my question to you gossip hounds is, what have we learned from all of this? First of all, we should never completely buy into the publicity figure that is a celebrity. It's all an illusion, folks. Secondly, my God, if you're gonna fight with someone, the subtext is alive. At the end of the day, if you think that it's okay to write hatchet pieces, be sure your allegations are rock solid with proof and a lesson Tom Bower apparently learned good. Now, some will say, this is going a bit far. Don't we owe it to people's privacy rights? To which I reply, these personalities have capitalized their public selves, they allow you to see into our lives, sell products, and make money on the side, and bask in your admiration. If they can't take the heat, maybe they should have gone to work as actuaries instead. But come on, it's all more grist for the mill. This never-ending drama is fame, and how fame twists even relationships. One minute you're the best of friends, attending one another's weddings and trading beauty tips. Next thing, you're dodging each other at international sporting events and blaming one another for media leaks. It's high school drama characterized by better wardrobe and lawyers. But the irony that Meghan and saying something about leaked stories? This is the very same person who was accused of crowdfunding a never-ending thread off leaks. Pot, meet kettle. Kettle, meet pot. You're both in the dark. The Beckhams, meanwhile, are finding out the old-fashioned way that only so much can be stage-managed in an NDA-soaked world where every facial expression is branded and on point. The truth always comes out eventually, and when it does, shit gets real. But the real tragic nature of all this? They used to be best of friends, so close. Real friends who had been there for each other, helped to commemorate graduations and get their backs. Now, they are fighting over little things in the media and barely speaking to one another at public appearances. Watching this is in effect like sitting there seeing a relationship dissolve before your eyes, and it's not nice to see. So, inside some of these feuding pairs now that the dust has settled, but not quite. I definitely do not condone gambling, especially to the youngsters, so it looks like this whole drama isn't going anywhere for quite some time. The Sussexes are one for staying in the limelight and the Beckhams never too far from public attention. My forecast? This will come in the form of artful media appearances at charity events, ambiguous messages about healing, and possibly a contrived photo op that gives off an aura or reconciliation. But let's face it. Because in the world of celebrity, forgiveness is ephemeral as a Snapchat tale. Friends, these lines are thin. One false move, one careless word, and it would all be over. Which side is everyone on, viewer? Team Sussex or Team Beckham? Or maybe you are like me, watching in awe from 300 miles away, thanking God your life is not so complicated. A fascinating account is about to follow on our YouTube channel. Make sure that you never miss our latest video by subscribing to my channel and turning on those notifications. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check back soon with the latest royal family gossip. Goodbye for now.